Hi everybody, welcome back to Dice Drop Evolution. So here's what you missed last week. We have to now infiltrate Astoria Cyber Tech, which is weird because we just finished our own mission in the club mutation. Us newbies finished our job. Guess what the oldies didn't do? They got caught. That's what they did. So now we have to go save Hood and Shade. We got into Astoria Cybertech pretty easy peasy. I think Oswald and Remy got into a little bit of a scuffle. I didn't. I was in air vent. I went to go save our beautiful little punk princess fairy, Shade, and now we're all up in the security area. It was Oswald's main duty to get us in because he can, talk to that shit. It's fucking awesome. He went with the name Jake Gold. Weird. Wouldn't have quite chosen that one for myself, but here we are. Now, here's the only problem. We were trying to get data into the system so he could help us out, but, there's an alarm going off, and, I think we're about to get caught, so have fun listening, and I hope we don't die.
Hi, my name's Allie, and I play River.
My name is Kyle Castles. I play Oswald Silva.
Hi guys, my name is Elena, and I play Remy.
And my name is James, and I'll be your friendly neighborhood dungeon master for this evening. And welcome to Dice Drop.
Access denied. Red alert. Unauthorized access. Red alert. Unauthorized access. Red alert. Unauthorized access. Red alert. Unauthorized access. Red alert. Red alert.
How about this? On the security cameras, can we find where Hood is real fast?
Yeah.
Give me an investigation check.
All right.
Okay. Do. I got a 9.
I got a 17.
Do you want me to make one too?
Go for it.
The more the merrier.
I got a 6.
River.
What was Rivers?
17.
Okay. River, you're looking at the camera screens, and you see there is one camera,
Mm-hmm.
and you see a man bare-chested, strapped to a table.
Oh boy.
And before the screen goes blank, you can tell it's Hood. You
All right,
get
cool.
a glimpse of his face.
Did I get a floor number or anything?
Nope.
Fuck.
You won't even let me do a perception for it?
Nope.
All right. All right. They got Hood. They're into some weird BDSM shit. We gotta go. I don't know where he is. Call it.
He's on an upper floor. That's all I know.
An upper floor? I thought we were on the toppest, farthest. I'm not smart.
She means the upperiest floor.
No, there's still 5 more floors.
There fucking is? All right. Come on. We have to fucking go. Go.
Yeah, I imagine we're just booking it out of this room and towards the stairs.
Yeah.
You're starting to hear an alarm.
Wait. I want to try one more thing before we run out.
Okay.
Okay.
I put my hands back on the console and I'm like, this is security guard Jake Gold. Nothing is wrong. Everything is good.
Give me a deception check.
Come on, dice. Yes.
The alarm stops.
You see River freeze.
The red lights turn to white.
Oh.
Welcome,
guess-
Jake Gold.
Well, thank you.
River just is looking at Oswald and she goes, God bless Jake Gold.
He's really helpful right now, I know.
All right. Is there anything, now that we're like a little bit okay, is there anything that I could do that would help me figure out where the fuck Hood is? Like what the exact floor is?
The screens turn back on, and you manage to find the image of Hood strapped to a table.
Uh-huh.
It doesn't have any writing on it. It doesn't have like a code or anything on it.
Mm-hmm.
What are you guys doing?
Could we like ask the computer where, like, does it look like a holding cell or like an experimental cell?
All you see is Hood on a table with like leather strap, or not even leather, metal.
Okay, I turn back to the console and I say, hey, could you tell me where that guy strapped to the table is? I'm still new, don't know anything right now.
The prisoner.
Oswald, you hear in your head, I have to distinguish this because Remy does not know this yet. Remy's the only one who does not know this yet.
Okay.
No, what yet?
The prisoner, Robin Masters, is on floor 153 in interrogation room 6.
Well, guys, I guess that's where we gotta go.
Where do we gotta go? You...
Oh, right. Right, I forgot that you can't hear that. That's in my head. I relay all that information to them.
Do you relay his name?
No.
Okay.
What room is it again?
153 in interrogation room 6.
So we have to go down like 100 floors.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was my mistake. 253.
Okay.
All right. All right, we have to go right now. He looks like he's in some weird BDSM situation. We need a height.
All right, let's roll.
Autobots, roll out. Let's go. I put my hand on the computer. I thank the computer, and then we leave.
Okay.
Yes, but before we open up the door to the security room to leave, I hold up a finger like I did with Oswald earlier and just wait a few minutes.
Okay.
Like a minute or two, just to see what happens.
Okay. I need all of you to make perception checks.
God
I got a
damn
15.
it. God
I got a 24.
I got a
Okay.
7.
Okay. So
I'm still reeling from my wounds.
despite the fact that Remy, you're right by the door, the other two of you hear footsteps approaching the door.
Are we near another air vent?
No.
Damn it.
Can we... So, like, I guess I don't hear anything, and I guess, like, Remy, since she doesn't really hear anything, or she's not really paying attention, she's not going to want to try to open up the door, because she's still reeling from the fact that, like, she probably has 2 broken ribs and a concussion at this point, and she's, like, just reeling and doesn't want to try to open up the door.
Yeah, remember, Elena, you still have...
2 injuries.
Yeah. So whenever you make a resistance roll, you have to take a -2 to it.
Yeah, luckily with that in roll 20, in case you guys wanted to know, some of us use roll 20 to do all of our stats and stuff. It automatically takes that out for me, James.
Okay. So what are you guys doing?
I think River, like, once she hears the footsteps, she, like, puts her hand on Remy, like basically saying, hey, I don't know what you're about to do because I can't tell by your instincts yet or like your body language, so please don't go. So like she just like grabs her for a second and is just looking at her, and then she turns over to Oswald and goes, what do we do?
Why are you looking at me? I have no idea. I'm not exactly the breaking in type. I don't know if you've noticed that.
Shade, you have experience in this. What are we doing?
I thought we were going upstairs.
Downstairs. Downstairs. We're on like 454. We'd have to go down a floor.
You mean 254?
Yeah, 254.
You
Sorry.
guys are on 250.
250.
Numbers are
upstairs.
hard.
Okay. Okay, so since I couldn't hear anything, could I just easily look at the cameras to see if anyone's like approaching the door and is like gonna try to go into the door?
Hmm.
Would I have to do another perception check?
I'm not going to have you roll. So you glance at the screens, kind of scan them for a second, and you do see 3 guards are approaching the door.
Okay. I get my gun ready and aim it at the door. Like I take like obviously like a step back and like just have it ready, but not going to shoot through the door in case they walk by.
How much time would you say we have until they come in, James?
Maybe 30 seconds to a minute.
All right. Can I pull everyone away from the door and we just do air vent style to get out of the room?
But there is no air vents.
That's how we got in. That's how Shade and I got in. I landed on the guy and broke his ribs.
That was outside
the guy was
the door.
down the hall.
Oh no, we left the room.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. How close are the stairs to us?
It would be easily down the hall since we had to go down the hall and like to the left to get here.
Mm-hmm.
So we'd have to like
I say
take a
we
right
book it
and
toward
jump out.
the. I to say we book it toward the stairs and toward Hood.
Yeah, I agree with that. That
Okay.
sounds like a pretty good idea.
That makes sense. So I just get the gun ready and I just like nod and I'm gonna let someone else take the lead since I'm still like reeling. Like I clearly don't feel good.
Yeah, you're really favoring your left side right now.
Can. All right, River's feeling sympathetic. River sees Remy like struggling a little bit, so she comes up on her right side, lifts her up, and like kind of acts more of like a kind of like a faster like way of getting her there because I'm the rubber band and I can just like move us a little bit quickly. So I kind of just grab her and hold her.
Mm-hmm.
And
Is
go.
there some sort of like medicine check I can do?
It's a treatment.
Yeah, but I don't know like how much we'd be able to do considering we don't really have any supplies.
Yeah.
Or maybe I just have spontaneous painkillers up my ass. I don't know.
Right up there, huh?
We randomly find like a bottle of ibuprofen.
One of the guards has serious migraines.
Here, take this.
Could I do that, James? Treatment?
Give me a treatment check.
See if there's anything I can do less than that. Got an
Yeah.
18.
So
Maybe pain relief of some type.
you know that you can probably create a makeshift bandage.
I say we do that in the stairwell though, and not.
But you also know that you don't have time because the guys are right outside the door now.
Okay, we're going. I am basically holding Remy and stretching my legs so we get closer to the stairwell.
Yeah.
Guys, you guys are still in the room.
I just asked if we were in the room and you said no.
No, you never asked if you were still in the room.
I said, are we out of the room? And Zoe went, yeah, we're in the hallway.
You guys are no. These
No.
You asked.
I said, keep going, James. Sorry.
No, you asked how you guys got in, and Zoe said you guys landed on a guy in the hallway. You guys are still in the room.
I thought that was in. Oh my god! I thought when I landed on the guy, it was in. It was in the room. I didn't know the hallway.
No, that was all out in the hallway.
There was like a outside server room, and then there was a doorway to the security room.
Okay, I was unaware of the map.
We basically had to, when we went up the stairs, Oswald went one direction to attack a guard. I went the direction closest to the security room to attack a guard. This is how I'm assuming. Once we both were able to get those guards out of the way, Oswald and I banked a left, and then the security room door was right there on our right, and so we were able to get into the physical room.
So how close are we to the stairwell then? Because those guys are right outside the door.
I would probably assume, James, if I'm right on this, like at least like 200 feet.
Less than that, probably about
100
50
feet.
to 60.
50 to 60 feet. I mean, if we honestly bolted the fuck out of this room, we might be able to surprise them enough to just run right through them.
Here's the thing, though. If I'm shot, I'm down.
Yeah. That's why I'm saying Oswald should go first and have his shield open.
That's fair.
To block any sort of gunfire, and then Shade can be invisible the whole time, but still be near us to, like, cause some form of a distraction.
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay, yeah, let's do that.
You guys hear a familiar beeping from outside the room. What are you guys doing? You have one action, make it count.
I guess we're gonna just get ready to charge them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna...
Open up that shield, my man.
I'm gonna get the gun ready. Get ready to fucking shoot someone.
Yeah, I'm gonna open the shield and prepare.
Mm-hmm. Remy, what you have is a light pistol.
Mm-hmm.
So whenever it's more for me to keep in mind because this adds to the DC for when I have to roll a resistance check.
Uh-huh.
It does 3 extra damage. So
okay, so I'm gonna write underneath 13 bullets plus 3 damage.
Mm-hmm.
So does that mean when she fires it, she rolls the normal damage and then adds 3 to that?
So the damage is basically a set DC that I have to hit with a resistance check.
So then let me add under other plus 3 because I already have plus 2 because of my ability dex. So then instead of it being just a plus 2 or a standard plus 3, it would be a plus 5.
The door opens. So you guys hear,
"Welcome, George McLaughlin."
And the door opens. You guys...
I'm immediately going to charge him with my shield and try to knock him out.
Okay. Give me a fighting check. Give me a shield, or whatever you have for your shield.
It would be fighting because I don't know how any of that works for shield, so... Oh, I got a 7. Well...
Would that be a surprise round, though, Jay?
Huh?
Would that be a surprise round, though?
It is a surprise round. Yeah, he rolled a natural 1 on his defense.
Oh
God!
He rolled a natural 1 on
so
his
my
defense.
low ass 7 still did something.
Oh, thank God!
Yeah. So, Mr. McLaughlin, kind of putting his hand down, looks in the room, sees all of you, and instantly sees Shield, doesn't know what to do, and is knocked flat on his ass.
Was he the only one, or are there more?
There are 2 other guards, but hold on, let me see how much damage he took.
That would have to be quite a bit of damage.
So, Oswald, we are going... I'm adding that to that. Okay. Ooh. Ouch. Ooh. Oh, that's... Ow.
Did Kyle knock him out?
Actually, because of his nat 1, yes.
Yeah, buddy.
You just slam your shield directly into this guy's nose, and he is on his back seeing stars right now.
I'm gonna flinch a little bit and be like, "Ooh, didn't mean to hit him that hard, but all right."
River's just like, hit those two harder.
The other two look down at their friend, look back up at you, look back down at their friend, and they're still trying to figure out what's going on.
Then you just hear
I
Remy
look
from
at them
behind.
and I just apologize for what's about to happen. I'm like, I'm sorry about this, guys. I really.
You just hear
This
Remy
is
from
not
behind.
personal, I swear.
Just hear Remy, fucking charge him!
I look back and I'm like, I already did.
River's looking at Shane. River's looking at Shane, going like, "You sent us to a club alone."
Well, bam. They see their one friend get knocked down, he gets knocked. The second one gets knocked down. That one is so terrified, he's just like, I'm gonna knock myself out. Whaps himself in the face with his gun.
Okay, can River then? How close are the two guards to one another?
They're trying to squeeze through a door, so they're fairly close together.
All right, can River jet out both of her hands and then knock their heads together?
Give me a grab check.
Or is that the same as my grapple, or?
It's basically it would be a strength check against their strength or dodge.
Alrighty. I don't get a plus to anything because of my ability.
Because it's a grab check, you do get a +2.
Alright, sweet. Thank you. James?
Mm-hmm.
I got a 22.
Yes!
These guys are not having a good time.
Remy wasn't having a good time earlier, but you know, we do what we gotta do.
You're good. You're standing over here with mommy. So River just looks at both her arms, looks at Shade, looks at the two guards, and then jets out both her hands and just goes, "Wah!"
Okay, so it would actually be a fighting, not strength. Sorry.
So it would be a +3 then.
Yes.
So 23.
So
Got
what
it.
you're saying is you got a natural 20.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, she did.
All right. God damn it. Okay. So you got a natural 20. So yeah, your arms stretch out. You grab both of them by the back of their heads and slam their heads together. I need River's character sheet. Okay. You have a 0 to strength. I just want you to know that.
I know. It's so cute.
So, guard 1, guard 2.
Guys, Christ wanted me to get that natural 20 because he also thought it was dope.
What you mean, Gary Gygax?
He's also Dice Christ.
Dice
do
Christ.
not
So-
bring up that argument again.
So,
I
okay.
refuse to call him Dice Christ.
Okay, so obviously you hit one harder than the other.
Yeah.
So you just grab them both by the back of their head and bring your arms together.
Mm-hmm.
And one of them, as soon as you let go, one of them just topples over. He's seeing stars too. He's seeing Tweety Bird.
Oh, that's good.
The other one's just kind of grabbing his head and just, oh, son of a whore, what the fuck?
Can River still be holding on to that one guy that didn't fully knock himself out then?
Well, you know what? With a nat 20, why the fuck not?
Can she then slam him into the wall when he says son of a whore?
No, because that would be another action.
Damn.
What are they carrying? Like any sort of weapons?
As far as you can tell, they have a nightstick on their belt.
So not any like powerful kind of gun.
No.
Not like an AK-47.
No.
Or something like that. Okay.
Yes, a normal plebeian guard is gonna have a fucking AK-47.
I don't know.
Rent-a-cop is gonna have a fucking AK.
I don't know. I imagine.
He's a Roger.
Okay.
Like, this is my pet rifle. His name is Steven. Fuck
Okay.
you. Fuck you up.
Listen, I imagine that fucking Cyber Tech is like this extremely powerful company where they have fucking armed guards because they don't want people knowing what they're doing. I'm expecting for these guards.
Though, not like mafia guards.
Listen, I watched too much Arrow.
Yes, you have.
Yes.
Okay, so then I'm not gonna try to steal a nightstick because that's fucking stupid. But
There's still one guard up. He's being held on by the back of his head by River. The other two are just...
Can River, while holding him, just be like, "Hey, sweetie pie, good to meet ya."
I just want to take the butt of my... Yeah, I honestly just want to take the butt of my gun and just bap. Just bap him.
Boom, bam, bop.
Honestly, I need you to make a fighting check. And
Yeah.
it doesn't really have to be high.
Natural 1 with a
God.
+2, so a 3.
So it's a natural one.
River, I need you to make a dodge check.
Oh my god!
Fuck me. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you.
Listen.
I got a 7.
She dodged. She dodged pretty good.
No, I
had a
didn't.
3.
That was the problem.
I have a 3. You beat me.
So here's what happens is, Remy, you wind up for the pistol whipping, and the gun flies out of your hand and nails River right in the forehead.
Fuck.
What the fuck, princess? River then also looks over at Shane and be like, "You left us in a club alone."
River, I need you to give me a real quick resistance check.
Yeah.
To see if you're extra springy.
Oh my god. Where's my thing to resistance?
I just rolled like a bajillion dice.
I rolled a 5, but I don't know what I add to that.
It would be your resistance. It's under your, or I'm sorry, fortitude.
Toughness? Oh, fortitude. So,
Or no, it is
7?
toughness. You are right.
7.
7. So
You are putting, you're in the dice jail.
I heard that clang.
That was a dice clang.
That was.
But yeah, you are dazed.
River let go because she's been holding on to Remy to help her. She lets go of Remy.
I get so excited because I think I hit something, and then I realize it's a River, and then I just feel bad.
It's just like, what the fuck? Why would you do that? Why?
You, Remy, you wind up. You don't even realize the pistol is gone until you go to hit the guy, and you just, nothing happens. And you look down at your empty hand.
I'm so out of it. So then I just like wobble down and pick up the gun, and I just like go like underneath my breath, like, sorry.
River still is now just staring at Shade, and she goes, "A club." Hello.
And I imagine that like Remy's
Shade?
just like, let's go, guys. And then she starts to like walk.
Shade is invisible.
Oh, she's talking to nothing.
You look over and it's like that anime reaction when something is just missing that you just see the outline. It's just. And then you suddenly see. Oh, yeah. You see the guy you were holding his head gets bashed up against a wall.
Oh!
Ew, boo, bah.
It almost looks like he just whipped his own head into the wall. And then Shade just appears.
River's looking directly at Shade. A club! Alone!
I look at everybody and I'm like, I'd like to take credit for most of that. I started it. Just wanted to say I knocked out the first guy, so.
Yes, we're very proud of you, Oswald. You wanna know who I'm not proud of right now? The fucking princess that fucking hurt me in the face.
You just see Remy like hobbling down the hall.
Not even acknowledging, just walking away.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's just go get Hood before they send more assholes.
And Shade looks at you, River, and just, I don't know what you're talking about. That sounds like a good time. And just kind of skips down the hall.
I'm gonna have to fucking kill both of the princesses. They're polar opposites, but the same person.
I just look at River and I finger guns and follow them.
In a bad mood now. She was having a good time, and now she's not. River's just mumbling under her breath, like, goddamn fucking princess fucking pistol whip me in the fucking goddamn face, and she hopes that Rodney and Dana can both fucking hear it.
You hear a slight chuckle.
From which one?
It's too deep to be Data.
She goes, Rodney, I get to kick your ass. Back. That's what that means. She just is following everyone else and it's like, I'm going to go get your best friend, and all you're gonna do is laugh at me because a goddamn drunken ass princess fucking pistol whipped me. Ah.
Drunk. I had one sip.
No, but you're acting like you're drunk because you're fucking dazed and confused.
You hear
I mean,
another.
you can certainly try.
I am of a rubber band, and the rest of me is an enigma. Be scared, Rodney.
You just hear Oswald like over the comms, just kind of like, "Wow, edgy. I'm scared."
Watch it, walkie-talkie.
I do not approve of this nickname.
Hey, that's Doolittle. Get it right.
I approve of that nickname. That's better.
All right, so you guys are making your way down the hall.
And then before we open up the door again, Remy's gonna do like a little pause thing and hold up her finger.
Okay.
Because you did such a good try the first time.
And then she turns and goes, shh, I'm trying to listen. And then puts her ear back to the door.
River looks directly at Oswald, and she's just like, I'm 300% sure she's drunk.
I don't think she's drunk, more so just injured and delirious.
Remy, I need you to give me a perception check.
Okay. Yeet, I got an 8. Makes sense.
Should we all make perception checks because we know she is not in her right mind right now?
I think
I'm too busy focusing on the throbbing in my sides and in my head.
Go for it.
I got a 19.
Okay.
I got 23.
Okay. So, Remy, when you kind of relay to the rest of the guys, I don't know, it sounds pretty clear to me.
I hear a weird thumping.
That's
The two of you take a listen, and surprisingly, she's right.
Oh.
You guys don't hear anything.
So then I think the next best move is to send Shade, because she can turn invisible, to like just scout real quick and just relay information, and then we'll just do the same tactic as Oswald with the shield first, and then like me and River right behind.
As long as you don't pistol whip me again.
Oh, shush.
She's gonna pistol whip you just to make a statement.
All right,
You're gonna trip her on her bad side and make a statement.
All right, so Remy, you open the door. Shade goes invisible. You can kind of feel her pass by you. You listen for her communication. It takes a few minutes. Waiting. And then Shade, instead of telling you guys anything, she appears in front of you guys again.
River jumps. She goes, why? Why do you do that? You are on our communication network.
Oswald's chuckling
need a nap.
Oswald's definitely laughing again.
So I should probably note, it's like 2-3 in the morning right now.
Okay.
So you saying you need a nap is probably an understatement. But Shade has kind of a perplexed look on her face. There's nobody. There's no guards, nothing.
So should we just grab Hoodie and go?
No, that doesn't seem right. There's got to be some sort of trap.
Yeah,
Can I like open the door slightly and like do a perception check to see if I see anything like trap wise or maybe something? I don't know.
Go ahead.
Are we on the right floor? This is Elena. This is Elena asking, not Remy. Are we on the right floor? Did we specify which floor we went to?
We went to 253. That's the floor. That was the floor we went to, James. Are we okay?
I got a 22 on that perception.
Okay. You're looking around, like, trying to spot traps, mines, cameras, anything. You see cameras. They look like they've been powered down. You don't see any traps. Everything, this floor almost looks abandoned.
But Hood is there, yes?
Yes.
So then I just say that we just very cautiously make our way to that door.
Here, what I'll do... Here, this is what Oswald's going to do. He's going to motion for you guys to stay there. I'm going to go in with my shield up, just in case anything like fires at me from anywhere, because I don't trust that this room isn't full of anything. So I'm going to go in with my shield up just to make sure that like I don't get hit with anything and make my way over to Hood.
River goes, Oswald, it's room 6. It's interrogation room 6.
Got it. Headed there now.
She said that because she knows Oswald's brain is also an enigma.
I can talk to machines, but I don't have a memory. Yeah, so I head over to interrogation 6.
Okay.
Kind of like slowly with my shield up.
Right. So you make your way over to interrogation room 6. You see the placard on the side of the door reading room number 6. You do see the hand scanner that's been on almost every door you guys have encountered.
Right.
Do you try to open it?
Come on,
Yes.
Jake Gold.
That's exactly what I say in my head. I'm like, all right, Jake Gold, we got this.
All right. So you
And I
put your
imagine
hand...
right before that fucking happens, I like something just clicked inside of my head, and Remy's like screaming in my head, like, stop, stop, stop. And I like just yell, stop. And I'm just like, check his eye. Check his eye. Before you do anything else, check his eye.
Whose eye?
His eye, Hood's eye. Check to see if it's
room?
red.
I haven't even gotten in the room yet.
No, don't open that room until you check to see his eye is red.
How can we check to see if his eye is red unless we
Have
go
him turn around or something. Is he strapped to the table?
He's on a table. He's like strapped to a table.
Because if this entire floor is abandoned for a reason, if he gets out, he's a fucking killbot. He's the trap.
He's Terminator.
He's the trap.
Open that boss door. Come after me.
It just hit me. He's the fucking trap. They want this to happen.
Oswald over the comms is just like, do you guys hear boss music? No, that's just me. We're good. Good.
So now that Remy is done screaming,
Sorry,
I'm gonna knock out the door
Your
first.
voice.
Is there like a glass partition window, whatever the fuck, so that I can like look through?
no, it's a solid door.
Well, after she was finished screaming, can River look over at Shade and be like, screaming's basically her thing in the middle of a stressful situation.
Sorry, that was me screaming. I probably should have done it in Remy's voice. I got so hyped up because it was clicking and I was like, wait a minute, the floor is abandoned. And then I was like, why would the floor be abandoned in an entire like high secure facility where they would want Hood? And I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, and I was like, wait a minute, if they ever got a hold of him, what was that? What? Like, they absolutely didn't. And then it clicked and I was like, oh my God, he's the fucking trap. And I got so excited that I put that together right before he opened the goddamn door. So sorry. Imagine like Remy like relaying this to you all in like her calm voice.
Oh, I don't think Remy's calm at all right now.
No, she's wigging out.
So
All right, what I'll do is I'll knock on the door and I'll try to like talk through the door. Since I know he's in there, I'll be like, hey, Hood, you in there? You all right?
you get no response.
Oh, God.
Guys, I gotta
vote.
open the door. I have to open the door.
River goes, I vote we shove the princess in there because he seems to have a thing for her.
Well,
How about we don't?
we're back at the stairwell. Oswald's over there by himself.
Yeah.
No, but we have the communication devices, so we can hear each other.
Mhm.
I'm just gonna open the door and then like kind of mad dash my way back to the guys, back to the group.
All right. So you put your hand on the scanner.
Sorry, go.
You put your hand on the scanner. It reads it. You get the welcome, Jake Gold. And the door
Best
opens.
name.
Just for a solid second, I'm running after Oswald.
And you bolt.
No, you're still in the stairwell.
Yeah, I'm running towards Oswald.
No, I'm running back to you. The fuck?
Let them hit each other.
I don't care. I'm running. Oswald didn't relay this information back to us. I'm running. I don't trust him alone.
Let them hit each other.
All right, well, I open the door and I bolt back.
And
I open
Remy,
up the door and bolt towards Oswald.
Both of you give me a perception check.
Oh boy.
Let's see if we run into each
Or an
other.
athletics check. I'll call it an athletics check.
Okay. Could it,
One another.
could it be an acrobatics check, James?
No.
Damn it.
I got a 17.
Not unless you are like front flipping your way through this hallway.
I am cartwheeling my way down.
Handspringing.
I got a 10.
Okay. You both see each other before you collide into each other. Oswald, you manage to stop. Remy, you kind of take a couple steps past him. And then
River meanders in slowly. She has both her arms crossed, like, and just like steps in and goes, all right, is there a crazy angry Hood or what's going on?
The door literally just opened. Let's wait a second and find out.
So then I start to like tiptoe over there and like just peek my head into the room and see what I can see.
So what you see is the same thing you saw in the video feed. Hood is strapped to a table, looks to be sedated. His equipment is kind of piled in a corner, but that's about all you see.
Did you say he's in like a REM sleep?
Yeah.
All right. Can River come, like, just walk into the room?
Mm-hmm.
Like, willy-nilly. She doesn't give a fuck. She's just like, fuck it. And she opens up the eye that has the mechanic in it, and is just like, all right, let's see if he gets murdery, and just opens it to see if anything's going on in there.
You see it darting back and forth as REM sleep does.
Mm-hmm.
His bright blue eyes looking up at you.
All right.
Now, James, could I do a science check? Like, I know this isn't my specific expertise in science that I know of concurrently, but like, could Remy check to see like if anything's been like done to him or if he's just been sedated?
Go ahead and give me a science check.
I'm just gonna try. Oh my god, I even have a fucking like +5 or whatever to it, and I got a 7.
You roll dice. Oh, I'm sorry.
I know. I'm going to go get my dice right now. Hold on.
When she gives up.
I have completely given up on Discord at the moment. I'm going to go get my dice. I will be right back. It'll take me 2 seconds. I got a 15, and what do I add to it?
Your +5.
Your science check.
Well, my science, and then I have okay, so total 5. So I have a fucking unnatural 20, my dude.
Yeah, use your fucking dice.
Hello, brand new dice.
You kind of do a once-over on Hood. You haven't really been this close to Hood, but you do see a little incision that looks new. It's minuscule. It is maybe half an inch long.
So for me, in Elena's mind, this is telling me they put a tracker in him, but Remy just sees a small incision. So then I'm going to tell Data and ask him if he can see if like there's been any technology put into, like, I don't know if he can do like a scan remotely from like the watch or whatever.
I think Hood lost his communicator, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
So then I'm just gonna go, hey Data.
Yes.
So looking at Hood, and I'm like, just like, I have my head tilted, and I'm just like really looking at this because I'm trying to make sense of what it is. There's a small incision, but it's too tiny for something, I don't know, big to put in, but this isn't my area of expertise. Do I need to do something for you to be able to figure out if they put something into him?
So River's like right across from Remy. So what River does, is she takes off her watch and then immediately puts it on Hood. So just so like he can run what's going on Hood.
Mm-hmm.
And be like, all right, Data, I'm taking my watch off. I'm putting it on Hood. Well, can you scan it from his shit then?
One moment.
All right.
You kind of hear the clacking of his keyboard.
I like go to touch it to like see if I feel anything.
Okay. One moment.
River can't hear it anymore because it's on Hood, so she's gonna have to wait for Remy to...
Mm-hmm. Vital's coming online now. And Remy, as soon as you touch it...
Oh, God.
Data sounds alarmed. His heart rate just spiked. And you see him try to move.
Oh, boy.
Did you awaken the beast? What the fuck did you do?
His eyes pop open, and he's looking around the room.
I put up my shield and push Remy back, like, behind me. And I'm like, Hood, is that you there? Are you good?
He's trying to break free of his restraints. Oswald, I need you,
buddy.
I need you to give me a persuasion check.
All right. 17. I hate your long pauses.
So do I. It gives me time to write notes, but I'm just like, hot damn, what's gonna happen?
Oswald, he looks at you as you're speaking, and you see him like go from like this frenzied look in his eye to kind of confused, and he looks around for a second.
Hey, Hoodie, you there? Is that you?
Doolittle?
Yep, that's me. And I got the rest of the crew here too.
Princess. Cupcake.
I'm here, Hoodie. Your favorite person.
Fuck off.
I wouldn't go that far.
I mean, we can leave you here, but something tells me Rodney wants me to take you home, so kind of owe it to him.
I would rather him come home. Thank you.
I'm gonna look
River,
at
you didn't do that.
Yeah, I know I didn't.
I'm gonna look at the thing again. Since I touched it, I'm gonna see if there's like any change to it that I can physically see.
Not that you can tell.
Okay. Because like in my mind, I'm imagining like it's somehow connected to his brain and it's affecting everything, and it's basically like a virtual way that they're going to end up killing him in some way. It's like a kill switch. That's what that's what me, Elena, is thinking.
So
What the fuck happened?
So really quick,
Yeah.
My comprehend power lets me talk to electronic or communicate with electronic devices and machines.
Mhm.
Can I I don't know. Put my,
Tell the tiny nanobot to stop.
well, what I'm saying is, can I put my hand on the incision to see if I can sense any electronic devices in there that aren't something that Data put in?
Give me a technology check.
Okay.
Hey, Hood, I'm gonna talk to the tiny robot inside your body. The what?
Damn. I got an 8.
That might not be an area of technology you might know about, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't sense anything, but also Hood is trying to get away from both of you. Just,
oh boy.
What the fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you doing around my neck? What the fuck is going on? Why am I strapped to this fucking table? Somebody get me the fuck out of here.
Hey, we're here to rescue you. Don't be an asshole.
I was going to be sarcastic and say I'm here to try to kill you by choking you, but in reality, I'm not.
River goes, he's gonna have PTSD. Please don't.
If he doesn't already, then he'll have it. But either way, let's get out of here.
Yeah. Is it strapped down with a key or just leather belt sort of situation?
It's pretty much just leather belts.
All right. So River starts taking off one of the belts because she's closer to his arm.
Shade
While
does the
they're
other real quick.
doing that, I'm going to stand guard by the door and look outside, because I have a feeling we're gonna get people at us real fast if they notice that their prime target is up and moving.
I'm going to do a perception check around the room because I want to know more about what's in the room. So let me do that real quick.
River's taking care of her new big brother, Hoodie.
I got a natural 20 on that perception check. What do I see, James?
I have a 12 for looking outside.
Okay. Oswald, the room itself is pretty plain. It's pretty much just cement walls, Hood's equipment in the corner, a table, square center in the room.
Are there any computers or anything that are around?
Not that you can tell.
Okay.
There is a rather large surgical light above the table. But looking at the table itself, well, I kind of lied, because the table itself isn't really a table. It looks to have sensors on it.
So
Oh,
the table
shit.
itself is an electronic device.
Yes.
Ooh.
It's gonna be able to tell once Hood is off of it, I'm betting. That's Elena talking, not Remy.
I bet. So I'm gonna motion for Hood to stay on the table even if he's unstrapped, and I'm gonna put my hand on the base of the table.
Okay.
See what I can get from this electronic device.
So, as soon as you put your hand on the table, you start seeing random things pop up in your mind. Your eyes instinctively close, and mostly it is Hood's vitals. You see his heart rate, his blood pressure, his heart rate is still pretty high. His blood pressure is skyrocketed. Like you can see the spike in the blood pressure. You also see kind of an X-ray, and two things stand out to you. One is the very dense piece of metal in his eye socket, and the other is a very small piece of metal somewhere in his cranium.
Is there any way I can zoom in on those? Try to figure out what they are, or is the table not able to tell me that?
The table can't distinguish. It's pretty much just an X-ray. You can really only see an image of what's there.
Will it
I open my
alarm
eyes
if
and
he
look
gets
at-
off?
Well, I open my eyes and I look at Hood and I'm like, okay, you need to stay there for just a little bit longer. I know you want to leave, but two things. You got a small device in your brain and a big device behind your eye. Which one of those do you know about?
Hood looks over at you and, well, the one in my eye I know about, and his eye turns red.
Okay. Still creepy, but what about the smaller one in your head?
I don't know, I'm into it.
I push her away.
Hey!
Put up my shield, push her away. The adults are having a
the
conversation.
annoying little sister.
Yes. The adults
That
are
one.
having a conversation, River.
That one I'm not aware of.
Okay, well, apparently
could
they
be-
put something in your head. So,
Hmm.
yeah. Hey,
Can Data do surgery?
I was going to ask if Data can, do a scan to see if he can figure out what it is or, if it's lethal or anything like
Who's
that.
the house medic?
This is a long shot, but could I do another science check?
Oh my god, Remy's gonna be the house medic.
Since, I sort of know technology that can control mutants in sort of a way. That's a long shot. I'm reaching, I know,
That was
but
kind of
could
the
I
major. That was
but,
kind of major.
but hearing this information, can I see if anything clicks in my head?
Give me a science check.
Okay, please roll good, new dice. Please roll good. I got a 17 plus 5 is a 22.
You can do math.
I teach kids, guys.
So, first and foremost, River, Data answers your question.
But he can't hear me. I'm not wearing my watch. It's on good.
You guys hear Data's response. Well, my watch isn't that sophisticated. I can only see your basic vitals. If you get him back here, I can do a scan.
I just want to make sure his head's not going to blow up the second he leaves this door.
River's just going, hey, Oswald, ask Data if he knows how to perform intense surgery, because I think that's what we're gonna have to cut Hood open.
Remy,
Mm-hmm.
you know, between your parents' research data,
Uh-huh.
and what you've learned throughout your college career.
Uh-huh. With Dr. Duvenschmertz, yes.
Foofin. I'm Dr. Foofin merch. trying to keep the copyright down.
So you know that there have been rumors of an implant. Now, cybernetic implants is kind of Astoria's thing, but you've heard rumors of a specific implant specifically for mutants, specifically to try and control their abilities.
Cute.
Specific.
So this sounds vaguely like what my dad was like sort of like teaching me of like in like not like teaching, but like I probably have heard like a couple of his lectures where like he wants to try to have like people control the mutants in sort of a way, right? At some point. But
that's what you took away from it.
But like he also taught me like mutants are bad and like all this other stuff. So it's like a lot of like conflicting things. But like, do I know for a fact if he was like one of the people spearheading this project?
No, absolutely not.
Okay, good. Because I don't want to like think my daddy is horrible.
Yeah,
so like
you know that your father was more mutants are dangerous and not mutants are bad.
Yeah, mutants are dangerous and need to be controlled. That's the
what
vibe
you took away.
That's the vibe he gave off my whole life.
Until you get to the warehouse and then you find out, oh, he's all for mutant rights. Oh shit.
But so I'm gonna keep this information to myself because I don't want to because until I know more information, I feel like I should probably keep my mouth shut.
All right, so River just looks at Oswald and be like, so you think if we take him off the table, it won't alarm anyone, or it will, and we're just going to have to book it?
I think it'll be fine. As far as I can tell, it might just be like a tracker of some kind. So if we get him back to somewhere that, we can operate and take it out, then we'll be good.
Or even if we neutralize it. Like we can neutralize it and he'll just have a piece of metal in his head, but he'll never know.
Well, he's right there. He can hear you.
Hey, Hoodie!
Hi, Cupcake. Remind me to kick your
Disregarding
ass
that,
later.
we're not going to electrocute Hood. That seems like a bad idea.
Yeah, that seems like a bad idea.
River just goes, you can try, but I'm more bendy now. Fight me! I strangled a guy earlier.
Oswald pinches the bridge of his nose.
We got in a club by ourselves. You thought that was a good plan. Let's get him out.
All right, I think we'll be good unless Data has any other suggestions here.
All I can say is that he'd get him back here and I can do a deep scan on him.
Yeah, that's the best option. Hood, go grab your shit and let's get out.
Welcome to Walmart, get your shit and get out.
Welcome to Astoria, get your shit and get out.
Hood stands.
and then falls.
He stands clutching his side, stretches for a minute, like he just got done with a really long nap.
Mm-hmm.
After being hit by a bus.
Ooh.
That's my favorite kind of nap. I do that on a daily basis in real life.
Aw, poor Hoodie.
But while he's in the middle of stretching, he gets hit by a ton of force.
Whoa, that's Shade.
As Shade just yeets herself over to him and wraps her arms around his waist.
River just goes, all right, Punk Princess, got it. You can hold him in the car.
That's fair. I'm just glad he's okay.
I have Punk Pixie and Princess right now. There's a lot. Can we go?
And I'm not used to being the voice of reason here, so let's get out of here. All right.
It's almost 4 a.m.
It's like 3. Hood gathers his stuff. River, he hands you your watch back as he kind of he finds his, despite it being a little dented and beat up.
As
Just
soon as he
kinda-
puts it on, Oswald's gonna say, "Welcome to the brain party."
No, as soon as he gives back Rivers, she's just like, oh, I didn't like the rose gold. I thought it accented your skin tone.
It's not really my color.
I'll take the rose gold if you don't want it.
River and Oswald switch.
Yeah, it's actually okay with me.
River wants the black one.
Yeah, Hood puts his watch back on, gingerly puts on his hood, puts on his jacket, doesn't even bother with the torn up t-shirt, grabs his bow and his quiver, and he's, all right, let's get the fuck out of here.
Cool, back up to the roof.
This bitch is driving. Let's go.
All right. So I need you guys to make a perception check real quick as you guys are leaving.
Okay.
That's a 10.
I got a 27.
No. 15.
All right. So you guys don't really notice anything.
My 27.
Like it is
Making sure.
it is just as abandoned as when you guys arrived.
I don't trust this for shit, guys.
River's like, I also don't trust this, but I would rather Hood try to kill us at the warehouse than here.
That was my voice, not Remy's.
Well, you haven't been talking in Remy's sweet, beautiful voice all night, so...
Listen, it's because Remy is honestly very much out of it, so I have to talk a lot of Elena's voice and not in Remy's voice.
In Allie's voice, I would rather him try to kill us at the warehouse and not at Astoria.
Yes, this is true.
All right. So you guys make your way to the staircase. Shade is kind of helping Hood up the stairs. He looks like he's in pain. You guys make your way up to the roof without much issue. There's not a scanner to go out onto the roof. So you guys just open the door and are on the roof.
Remember, the camera on the roof is still blocked by Remy's beanie that I put on there when we first got there.
Right. I want the beanie.
You do not take the fucking beanie. That stays there.
Wait.
I look at her and I go, Shade and I will steal you another beanie. We're going.
Since we've established that I have to be touching a thing to talk to it, can I just put my hand on the camera and be like, hey, can you shut down for me?
You put your hand on the camera. It's kind of a stretch for you. It's a little high.
Sorry, I just got the image in my head of like I put my hand on the camera and then immediately in my head I start hearing look, scan, look, scan.
I mean, you already tried to talk to it last time. It didn't give you a voice, so.
Well, yeah, but that's because I didn't put my hand on it. I just tried.
That's also fair. That's fair. That's fair.
It's not as complicated as that, unfortunately. It's just like a little CCTV camera.
Okay.
You see a feed, really, but as soon as you tell it to shut down, it shuts down.
Oh.
So
all right, guys, cameras off. We're good.
I grab the beanie.
River gets into the car.
Is it like I need confirmation? Is the little red light off?
The little red light is off.
Okay, cool.
And I limp towards the car.
River takes off whatever we had hiding the car behind, or like a tarp or whatever that we did to put on the car, because I think we did do that, and she just slams herself into the front seat. Like, everyone in.
Hey guys.
Huh?
All of you give me a perception check.
The car's not there.
The car is gone.
I got a natural 20.
I got a natural 20.
This is my time to shine. Oh man, it landed somehow in the middle. Do. 6.
Good job.
Kyle, I got a natural 20. Allie, I got a natural 20. I got a 6.
I got
Concussion gang. Concussion gang. I imagine I'm like in the middle of like limping back towards the car, so I don't really have time to notice because I'm probably dying at this point.
So Shade and Hood are limping toward, or Hood is limping toward the car. Shade is kind of helping him. And Hood's enhanced senses allow him to see it first. And you just see his eyes go wide. And he yells at all of you, "Get away from the car, now."
River stops immediately and goes, "What's wrong with the fucking car?"
River and Oswald, you guys hear shortly after, like milliseconds after Hood starts speaking, it sounds almost like a small jet engine
Oh shit.
going
River-
straight towards you.
Oh, River runs and go and like she like does that running motion where you run and then fall onto the floor like, ah, shit.
So like you run and dive, basically.
Yeah, basically.
I crouch down and put my shield up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Remy, what are you doing?
I assume she was closer to Hood and Shade because they were limping.
Mm-hmm. Remy, are you taking everybody else's advice and getting away?
Okay, so first of all, based upon my perception check, me with a concussion and broken ribs,
Mm-hmm.
do I even notice this?
You don't notice.
You hear Hood?
You heard Hood.
Okay. So then I imagine I like just basically dive bomb to the floor.
You feel a jet of pain, but you get to the floor. Hood and Shade do the same. And those of you who are still facing the car,
I assume I'm facing away because I ran away and dived, by the way. So I don't
I'm
see.
peeking up from behind my shield. That's me.
You guys see two fairly large energy blasts hit the car.
Shit!
Oswald's not
Rodney?
even like, he's not even mad. He's just like, well, how are we gonna get home now?
River just goes, "Rodney, the car's gone."
What the shit? Are you guys okay?
Well, the car blew up, but everybody seems fine.
And you hear Hood. He's looking at the car. And you hear him almost to himself just, "Fucking Jeanette."
Who the fuck is Jeanette? Do you have an evil ex too? What the fuck is going on?
You could say that.
Oh my
And
god, all of us have evil exes. Oswald, I need to know yours.
I
As-
haven't dated anybody in a long time, so
you guys hear the small jet engines approach, and there are about 5 guys on hover bikes surrounding the building.
Oh,
Lights turn on, and kind of hovering above you guys, you start to see a holographic image start to form. And it shrinks down to about the size of a normal human. And you see a blonde-haired, about mid-40s looking woman, dressed in a fancy suit, standing not far away from your car. And she looks around at all of you.
River just goes, "Man, you were in the Cougars, huh, Hoodie?"
Oswald pinches the bridge of his nose again.
Can I do an annoying people check?
Give me an annoying people check.
Yay!
If it's high enough, I'm swacking her with my shield.
It was in that one. No one's paying attention to me.
Okay.
No, everyone is just kind of fixated on this new holographic woman standing on the roof.
Remy's just like, shh, hologram lady speaking.
Robin, you thought you could escape.
Well,
And I like,
someone real name like that.
I look real fast over at Hood and I just go, and I just whisper, your name is Robin?
River's literally just like, you can't just use someone named like that. That's like illegal. Like not fucking okay.
Like, I'm just hardcore staring at him right now, like, Robin.
Hood is staring directly at this woman, and you guys can tell he's talking to all of you when he says, "Remind me to kill all of you later."
Hey, I didn't do anything to you.
River's just like, sorry, Hoodie, we're here to stay.
The fuck do you want, Jeanette? That is where we're going to call a session. Thank you guys so much for listening in. Tune in next week for episode 3. Be sure to check out our social media pages, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And for news and our blog, please make sure to check out our website, dicedropblog.com.